Hi guys, you're here with Red Fire Flags. I'm just going to jump straight in, and it's probably going to be a little bit of a long one, but let's try not to do that. Sometimes when they come back, it's not because they love you. It's because you provide something for them, or because they're in need of something. But whoever it is that keeps coming in and out of your life, it doesn't mean they love you. I hear people say a lot of the time, especially in my private readings and things like that, oh, well then he wouldn't come back all the time if he didn't love me, or if he didn't have feelings for me, if he didn't have some sort of feeling for me. And that's not always the case. I'm an honest reader, and I will tell you the straight truth if that person's just taking the mic or not. And I feel like with a lot of the clients I've had of late, I do feel like this is a message that does need to get out to a lot of people. Your person, whether you believe in twin flames or any of that stuff, they're not going to be with somebody else like that. They're not going to be abusive towards you and stuff like that. There is a harmful lesson or teaching that is going around about this type of toxic connection, where this person comes in and out and it's to run a chaser dynamic. And I'm here to call bullshit. This isn't something that is healthy. It's not something that's going to set you up for success. It's not going to be a healthy connection. Connections that are meant to be for you and that are of a higher level soulmate ratio, they won't come into your life and upend it like that. Will you be triggered about certain things in yourself that you need to resolve and heal? Yes. But does that mean it's going to be a catastrophic turn of events that's going to lead you to be in an abusive situation, whether that's physical, emotional, or mental? It's harmful. I find a lot of those peering into other people's lives readings to be quite evasive and harmful as well, because it doesn't allow you to move on. It doesn't allow the other person any privacy, which even if they are a bit of a shit, they deserve privacy. Everybody does. Like, I would hate for people to be getting readings on me. It would drive me insane. I try to keep my energy as private as possible. A lot of my readings you'll find are about growth, development, self-love, that type of thing. I tend not to concentrate on love and romance. If it comes up, it comes up, and I'll read whatever comes out. But I'm not the kind of reader that's going to sit down, or the kind of healer that's going to blow smoke up your jacksie. It's just not me. And I think there's a lot of harmful things that are going around, and I call it spiritual toxicity. And I think a lot of people call it the same thing, because it is absolutely horrendous. There are people changing the whole trajectory of their lives based off of a reading or based off of some sort of spiritual advice that somebody's given them. You've got to learn to follow your own gut. My job as a reader and as a healer is to get you to the point where you trust yourself, and you shouldn't even need another reader. You shouldn't need somebody to kind of give you that guidance, because in your gut, you know. But veering off from that, because I think I'm getting off the subject a little bit. If somebody's for you, they're going to be for you. There is going to be nothing that gets in the way of that. You would always be led back to that path. So, in essence, you sacrificing yourself and your happiness to be with someone who maybe wants to be with you, or who shows you every now and again a little bit of this and that. Like, if you haven't sat down and had a conversation with somebody and said, look, are we in an exclusive relationship? Are we together as a boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we partners? What is this? If you haven't had that discussion, understand that you are somebody that he likes, or that she likes. But I'm going to go with he for the minute, because I feel like I'm talking to females, or women, sorry. I do apologise for that, because I think the term female is a little bit rude. But I am talking to women, or the feminine energy here. if they haven't had that conversation with you, the likelihood of it being something more than you being their favourite for that moment is very slim. And you being the only is even slimmer. Like there's going to be other people in the rotation. It doesn't matter what background this person comes from. It doesn't matter what colour they are. Men are men. They are simple creatures. They usually tell you exactly what it is that they want or what it is that they're looking for. And 9 times out of 10, we just don't hear it. We hear what we want to hear. I'm not ready for a relationship right now means I don't really want to be with you. What we hear is, if I love him hard enough, he'll pick me. That energy is not healthy energy to be in. If someone's not ready for a relationship right now and you're ready for a relationship right now, that's not the one for you. You've got to say, you know what, thanks, but no thanks. That's self-care. Self-care pinches. It's not all fanfare. It's not all hearts and flowers. It's not all bubble baths and painting your toenails. Sometimes self-care pinches and it hurts. And sometimes you've got to do what's right for you. Someone's got to be the adult. Someone's got to be the adult. And I don't know about you, but I would rather that adult be me than somebody else. So I would rather say, look, this ain't for me. I'd rather say, you know what? I want to be with somebody who wants to be with somebody, and I want to see if we can grow together and if that can be us. And if you're not looking for that, then I'm going to need to find somebody that is. It's been a pleasure. See you later. And if you spend those first 3 weeks of a connection before you even get physical, well, I don't know about other people, but for me, it's about 3 weeks. So if you wait 3 weeks and you're in that moment for 3 weeks, the questions that you should be asking, the conversations that you should be having, a lot of the time you don't even get to that point of actually getting undressed because you know that person is not offering what you're looking for. If I just want a bit of a roll in the hay, I'm not going to concentrate on them types of things. I'm not even really going to care that much. And I'm not even a guy. I'm a female. I'm a woman. I'm a feminine, sorry. It hurts my feelings when and I don't mean it like because you're hurting my feelings or anything like that. It's not like that. My feelings are hurt for the person or for the woman that's misunderstanding what's actually being said. My feelings are often hurt for that person because I think, oh my God, I feel so bad for her because she's just not seeing it for what it is. And because we are taught all these confusing signs and confusing signals, we then make up these stories. Oh my God, he spoke to me for more than 5 minutes. Ah! He's interested. He touched my hands when he handed me the coffee, so yeah, definitely likes me. That's not the case. Sometimes we make things up and we want it to be more than what it is. We see more into something than what it is. If someone only comes over to see you every week or every once a week, every now and again, they don't really spend the night, or they might spend the night but come early morning they're out, you don't really hear anything from them all that time apart from when the day before or that day comes and they hit you up with a, hey, how you? Or what you doing? You know, the WYD question mark fucking text. If you're getting hit up with texts like that, just know you are part of a rotation. Know that you are not the only one and you're probably not even the favourite. And it's a sad, cold truth, but it's a truth that has to be told. It's something that has to be heard and it has to be said. The chucking good years and good months and good weeks after bad doesn't make any sense. A lot of these people have got crusty socks, crusty underwear, and you're trying to make them into a husband. I don't know what it is that is in us that makes us want to do. Maybe it's the way we're raised, maybe it's a lack of self-love or a lack of self-worth or what. But the more work you do on yourself, I promise you, the more self-love and self-care that you invest into you, and that's setting your boundaries. That's making sure not everybody has access to your persons, to your finances. It's just not okay. And it's not healthy. And I just think somebody needs to hear this. Drop it. If someone's treating you like an afterthought, just let it go. You're not gonna. It's not gonna. If someone's treating you like an afterthought, you need to ask yourself, where are you treating yourself as an afterthought? Where are you not listening to your feelings, to you? Have you put yourself on a back burner in some respects? Have you cancelled your dreams? Like sometimes we get involved in connections and we forget our friends and we forget what we wanted to do because we're so enveloped in this person. We need to have our own interests. Everybody needs their own interests. There's a certain level of privacy that should be kept. There's a certain level of behaviour. Like, why are you giving people that you're sleeping with girlfriend treatment or wife treatment? This person hasn't even given you a title. You haven't even had that discussion. Why is this even a thing? You should not be making a meal for somebody who comes around every now and again. You should not be, if you're a girlfriend, washing someone's clothes and even again making them meals when they come around and cooking for them. They haven't put a ring on your finger, if that's what you're after. Most of the time we should be dating with an intention. Do you want to be married? Do you want to be in a relationship? What do you actually want? Don't date anybody that doesn't fit that criteria. You're only going to compromise yourself, and then they're going to say some dumb shit afterwards like, well, I didn't ask you to, or we're not in a relationship. Yeah, all right. Stop doing these things. They do not value it. You're only going to lose out in the end. Your best bet is to do what's right for you. If somebody can't give you what you're after, find somebody that will. Have the best day.